Welcome back. Welcome back. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Let me wipe the lens off. Hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. We back with another one. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. We got questions on the Govan trial. It's questions about the Govan trial and the Young Dolph case. That's what we're talking about today. And will Govan walk free? Or will Govan be sentenced like Justin Johnson? That's what we're here talking about today. Memphis business. And we want to know. We're going to let some people get in here first. If y'all just come in, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Yeah. We want to know what they expect in the upcoming trial for Cornelius Smith. We want to know what they expect. That's why I want to know what they expect. We're trying to let the people get in here. We're going to start at the 2-minute mark. Yeah. This is what we want to know. We want to know what they expect in the Young Dolph case. We want to know what they expect. Will it be as fast as straight drop trial? Or will the trial go on for days? That's what I want to know. Would it happen quick? Or would it happen slow? I want to know. I'm trying to see what we're going to expect in the Govan trial. We see the DA wrap Justin Johnson up so quick. I'm talking wrap Justin Johnson up so quick. In a matter of hours, his trial was over with. So I want to know what they expect in the Govan trial. Because we seen a loss of tape evidence of Justin Johnson. We seen a loss of evidence on Justin Johnson. I'm talking about for him going to the house, picking the baby up, to him changing clothes. We seen a loss of evidence in the Justin Johnson case. So only thing we know so far about Govan case is only what we heard on trial for Cornelius. That's the only thing we have heard. The evidence they got against Govan, only what Cornelius Smith had told. We know Justin Johnson, he didn't testify. He said they could throw away the keys before he ever eat cheese. So that's what he went to X said, or Instagram, one of the two. But that's what he said. He said he'd rather them throw away the keys than him eating cheese. So we know they ain't got no testimony from Justin Johnson on Govan's. Only testimony they have of Cornelius Smith so far that we seen. That's all we seen. Not knowing who's going to testify from the inside. Somebody who might know Govan. They might be the one who testify and break the case. But so far, we don't know the evidence they got on Govan. We don't know it's going to be a quick trial like they did Justin Johnson. We don't know that. They had a loss of evidence on Justin Johnson. But we didn't see that much evidence on Govan. So we want to know what rabbit is they going to pull out the hat in the Govan trial. Because I think the prosecutor got I think he got some rabbits that he going to bring out the hat. I really think he got rabbits he going to bring out the hat. Because we went in expecting for all the evidence on Justin Johnson. We weren't expecting the evidence they had on Justin Johnson to be out there. But we can say that we was expecting that after hearing Cornelius Smith's testimony. After we find out Cornelius Smith was testifying and was telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, we can imagine the evidence that they had on Justin Johnson. Straight drop. We can imagine the evidence they had on him, you know what I'm saying, by Cornelius Smith just, you know, for him to just testify. We should have knew it was going to be more evidence on Justin Johnson, because by him testifying, they want to know where they went to before and after the shoot. So when they gave up the location like that, they just went back and got tapes. They went back and got tapes. So that's how the prosecutor buttered their bread. That's how the prosecutor buttered their bread. But Govan's, we only heard that Cornelius Smith said he was in the house with Big Jook. It was Big Jook, Cornelius Smith, and Govan. They was all in the house putting together the plot twist. They was all in the house putting together the plot twist. No matter how the plot went. But they was, now, everything gonna say allegedly. And what make it allegedly? Because we went there to witness it. We only going about what Cornelius Smith say. And you got to think about it. Cornelius Smith is a convict himself. He a convict himself. So his word can only go so far. But from him, he's saying that it was Big Jook and Govan and him sitting in Govan's house or wherever they was at. And they came up with the plot on taking out Young Dolph. As they putting together the plot, they were putting together the money scheme on how much it cost to kill Young Dolph or Pre or anybody socializing with Pre or affiliated with Pre. But that's just only a statement. That's only a statement from Cornelius Smith. But we want to know what evidence do they have? Will they be phone records? Or will they be guns with his fingerprints on it? That's what we trying to get to so far. That's what we trying to get to so far. So we trying to see what type of evidence or what to expect in the upcoming Young Dolph trial. I think it's set for August the 18th or either August the 28th of this year. So that's when the trial is coming up. But we want to know what type of evidence do they have on Govan. We know they're going to have testimony from Cornelius Smith, but Cornelius only knows so much. And we see Straight Drop ain't testifying. So that ain't going to do too much of no justice. That ain't going to do too much of no justice. So only thing I think of they can have on Govan is they subpoena Govan phone. If they subpoena Govan phone record. I think that's where the rat lies at. It lies in the phone records. So if the prosecutor got Govan phone records or phone conversations, then they'll have substantial evidence on Govan. But just by being Cornelius Smith's word, that's not enough evidence to convict Govan. Cornelius alone is not enough to convict Govan. So we want to know what substantial evidence they really have We heard Govan lawyer say he gonna hire a private investigator. We don't know what that for. You know, it got to be beneficial to Govan in the Govan case. It got to be beneficial to Govan. But we want to know the importance of the PI, the private investigator. And we want to know, did he hire a private investigator? It would all come to an end next month. It would all come to an end. I don't know, with Govan, we heard the judge say the plea deal off the table. They saying the plea deal off the table for Govan. But we know if push comes to the shove and Govan talking right, a plea should immediately appear on the table. I'm thinking they offered Govan so much time that he had no choice but to tell the judge that he want to go to trial. Because you got to think about it. Govan's in his late 40s. So anything a 20-year or better plea bargain will hurt Govan physically because he already up in age. And we haven't heard Cornelius Smith taking a plea bargain as of yet. So what I'm thinking is Cornelius Smith would take a plea bargain once Govan go to trial. And once Govan go to trial, then will Cornelius accept a plea bargain. Which I don't expect Cornelius Smith to get much. Because you got to think about it. He was the one who solved the case. He was the one who solved the case. So I'm expecting Cornelius to get 10 to 15 years. Yeah, I think Cornelius will get 10 to 15 years. Nothing more than 15. And nothing less than 10. As we seen in the video, Cornelius did the most shooting. In the video, if you go back and look at the video of Justin Jr. and Cornelius Smith jumping out on Dolph, you will see that Cornelius Smith really did the overkill. And Justin Johnson wanted to play hero in trial and to let go the less shots, but got the strongest penalty. So what I'm saying is we got to see the plot twist. We want to know what to expect in the Young Dolph trial with Govan. What to expect. You know, we see the evidence that they got. We see partially the evidence they have on Govan. And the partial evidence is Cornelius Smith's testimony. We want to know what other key elements do they have in the Young Dolph trial that's enough evidence that Govan will be going to trial in August. And I think that it should take more than Cornelius Smith's testimony to be able to convict Govan. Because what made Cornelius Smith a reliable source? When we seen he is the type of person who commit crimes and he got a criminal history. So it has to be the only other evidence they have, only two other evidence they may have in the clutch that we can be looking forward to. Only two other evidence they can have. It has to be the phone records. And if not, only the phone records, it's going to be somebody who close to Govan's who can testify some of the same similarities that not Justin Johnson, but Mr. Cornelius Smith to testify to. Now, that would be enough evidence to convict Govan. But Cornelius Smith's testimony alone may not be enough to convict Govan. And we see Govan gave him a run for the money when he wanted to go to trial. And the trial is coming up. You know, I know it's gonna be a loss of sleepless nights, a lot of days not eating for Govan, but this is what he signed up for, and this is what we waiting for. The trial of Young Dolph. The justice of Young Dolph. This is what we've been waiting on. And we're going to continue to wait until Young Dolph get justice. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't liked the video, like the video. You can hit the notification bell that's in the corner. If you hit the notification bell, and you subscribe to my channel, you'll be notified every time I go live. So be sure to hit the notification bell in the corner. There's a little bell right there. All you gotta do is push it, and you'll be notified every time I go live. Be sure to hit that sub button. I'm out of here. Until next time, justice for Young Dolph.